Okay, I've decided to do it because there are so many people who are interested in my amazingly complicated and extensive dating history. So, I'm going to start off with my first kiss. And I know that might seem a little inappropriate, but it was so wonderful. It's a romance movie in the making. So, the year was my sophomore year of high school. My junior year of high school. Junior year of high school, I was in speech and debate, and my dual partner and I were like the it duo. We were the only girl-girl duo who was ever like breaking finals, like no big deal. And my duo partner was super, super into this other duo person. And his duo partner was like, hey, that Myra chick, like, what's she about? And so my duo partner and his duo partner were like being like weird attracted to each other. But then I was like, oh my gosh, this person's duo partner. I should probably give him a name. I can't give him the real name because then it's like weird. Let's call him Wesley. So Wesley and I our duo partners were like trying to hook up, and like Wesley and I were like this adorable couple. Like we were relationship goals for everybody. Like everybody in all, like even Bozeman was like, we need to ship these guys together. So he was from Great Falls and I was from Billings, and we were like destined to be together. And he was a year older than I was, and we had been flirting all year long. So my junior year, his senior year, and we've been flirting all season long, and everybody was like, oh my gosh, Myra and Wesley are going to like forever be together and be in love. And it got to national qualifiers, and we had been flirting a little bit and texting a little bit, but like nothing was going on. And national qualifiers, as it always is, happened to be on Valentine's Day weekend. Wesley brought up a bouquet of roses and this like adorable little stuffed monkey. And on the Friday night of national qualifiers, he sang to me in front of the entire cafeteria and asked me to Great Falls prom. I know, it was so adorable. So he asked me to Great Falls prom, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I've never been like, no boy has ever liked me. This is amazing. So he asked me to Great Falls prom, and I said, yes, if my mom says yes. And he was like, we'll deal with that later. And I was like, fine, whatever, you're amazing. So he sang to me, gave me these roses, gave me this like stuffed monkey thing. And then I competed, and then like got into finals in both of my events, didn't make it to nationals in both of my events, super, super disappointed. And on the Saturday night after awards, we were like all leaving Sentinel High School, and in the middle of the hallway, like we're leaving, and I'm saying goodbye to him, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna see you again. And in the middle of the hallway, he just grabs me and kisses me, and I was like, that was exactly the sound that I made. And it was the most magical, wonderful thing in the entire world. And I was like, this is what it's supposed to be like. And I was like, Wesley and I are going to get married. We're going to have like 10 babies. It's going to be the best day ever. I got back on the bus, and everyone was like, Myra, did like you and Weston kiss? And I was like, maybe that happened. And maybe I need to talk to like my mom and go to confessional. So Wesley and I continued to talk, and he was like, are you coming to Great Falls prom? And my mom was like, I don't feel comfortable with that. And I was like, Mom, please, like, he's a good guy, like please let me go. So he drove all the way to like Eddie's Corner, and like they met up and they talked, and then Wesley never talked to me again. So the reason I'm alone and not married is because of my mother.